Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to your weekend reading. I'm going to start off with some oracle cards to get a general energy for this weekend. Now, there will be a collective as an extended. It's just the collective energy of what's going on. It's a full spread that will be on Patreon if you're interested. Also on Patreon, you can get the readings up to 2 weeks early. I believe I'm on mid-November, probably. Mid-November love readings. I'm working on those now. So those are being posted slowly but surely. So let's see what we have this weekend. Okay. Oh, there will be timestamps as well. You can go across the bar, or you can click the timestamp in the description box below. Okay. So let's see. 29th through 31st. We have the whip, the fox, and the tree. And this wanted to come out the scythe. Okay, as an additional energy. All right. I'll say this. It's definitely time to let something go. Okay. Something in the past was holding you back. It has a lot to do with it not being balanced. Like something not being balanced, not being right for you, needing to be let go. That's the energy. So I see new beginnings. Right now, I feel like there's a struggle with a lot of people of letting that thing go, only because you've been dealing with it for so long, or it has integrated into your life in some way. But really, it's about building a better and sturdy future for yourself. That's what the energy is for this weekend. Okay. So that's the energy that you're in. I don't feel like it's specifically the energy for the weekend, but that's the energy that we're in. That's the energy that we're working with. Okay. So we're going to start off with Capricorn. Bear with me because I'm going to have to type in these timestamps as I go. Okay. Sorry, I'm moving stuff around. That's what you're hearing right now. All right, got it. Got it together. All right, Capricorn. Actually, you know what? I did that wrong. Let me get it together. Okay, Capricorn. All right, now we're getting started. Okay, Capricorn this weekend. Ooh. Something is over. Let it go. Okay. Don't try to heal something with someone. I feel like it's just based on hope and nothing else more than that. Okay. So let that go. If any, honestly, I feel like you've already let it go. I don't feel like you're struggling with it in any way. It could be that this person can't seem to let you go, or their energy is still connected with your energy in some way, meaning like the situation hasn't reached a full conclusion, but you probably walked away, or vice versa. Um, I don't know. I feel like you're spending time loving yourself. There's also something that you want to rectify, like something you need to finish up or work on. I feel like you're doing. Yeah, you're fixing something this weekend. So a friendship. It could be that you have work around the house that you need to do. It looks like you're working on something this weekend. Yeah, and I feel like you're if you're cleaning the house, you're cleaning your house with music on. Like, you're having a good time, you're living your best life. That's what I feel like you're doing, honestly. I feel like you're not in the mood to really express your emotions this weekend. It's more about you just doing Capricorn, like doing your own thing, finding balance within yourself. You're not looking for anything to save you. You're not looking for anything to heal you. You're just living your best life. Yeah. I feel like with these two cards, Capricorn, you're not expecting anything, you know? It could be also that you're redoing a budget. Somebody's redoing a budget. Um, just because they're not sure how the money's going to play out or how things are going to play out, you know? But I feel like this is more just about you experiencing your life as you have it now. Um, yeah, that's what it feels like to me. I don't know how else to explain that. Okay. Okay, Taurus. All right, Taurus, let's see what we have for you this weekend. That's interesting. I feel like you have a new perspective on life this weekend. It's like you're looking at things differently. You're being a lot more patient about life and with different people in your life. Um, it may it may be that you feel higher than them, not in a bad way, just like you have a higher sense of understanding. And it has a lot to do with either someone that won't change or like people that won't change or people that are still doing the same thing. It feels like you're more exploring a new thought process or a new way of looking at things. Yeah, it has a lot to do with you being frustrated on how your life was going. It wasn't exactly what you wanted it to be. You may have made some sort of changes or did something new for yourself, but you definitely have like this new perspective this weekend on things. Um, it's interesting. It's like you're not being dreamy. You're being more realistic. Um, you're not really, everybody's getting this. Nobody's really motivated to do anything. It's just more like going with the flow of things. Um, I feel like you're more focusing, like redefining your future. You have this new perspective, so you're looking at things differently. You're digging into your subconscious, like what you want out of life now. What have you been going through, Taurus? Yeah, I feel like you've been really sad or things haven't been going your way. And unexpectedly, I feel like you understand that what it is that you're looking for, Taurus, is not what it is that you wanted before. It's like an unexpected gift where you didn't find it in life. Because I feel like you've always had it, but because now you have this different perspective where you're going in this new direction, things just look and seem different to you. Okay? All right. I don't know why I'm so itchy. Why am I so itchy? Let me fold it. I got on a onesie. I'm folding up my onesie. Okay. Virgo. All right, Virgo. Let's see what we got for you this weekend. I just heard don't be afraid, so I don't know what that means, but ooh, yeah, you don't have the confidence about something. So it looks like you're separating from something in your life. It finally is hitting you that you're leaving something behind or moving on from something. But you have like a lack of confidence um, about the direction that you're going in. I see you struggling with that this weekend. You're struggling with it. You're not really in a happy mood, but what's interesting is I feel like you should be. you should be in a happy mood about it. Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's an unfortunate situation you have to leave behind, but I feel like it's a part of your life story. You know that you must leave this part of your life behind. Right now, it's like you don't want to take action. You don't want to do anything. You kind of just want to process what's happening, and that's fine. But the thing is, I feel like you need to not let it go past this weekend, okay? Because you're going to miss something that's going to be steady for you in emotional and monetary ways. So, a lot of you, this may be a relationship or a job because of those two cards, okay? Yeah, you're making some sort of decision about something you found out. I don't feel like it's good or bad. I feel like it's just a message. It's something you have to act upon. But you're having a hard time like processing what to do. You need to make a decision soon, though. I will say that you need to make a decision or a move soon. But you're in this energy of like, oh, I have all the time in the world, but you don't. Okay. All right, now we on to fire sign, Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius. This weekend for Sagittarius spirit. No, that's not it. I feel like someone thinks that you let them down. And it gives me this weird out of sight, out of mind situation. I feel like you either don't know or don't care. It gives me that feeling of I didn't do something because I thought it was right, even though the other person feels hurt by it. Very random, but yeah. So it's like somebody wanted you to do something for them or go see them. That someone feels like you're not paying them attention. Uh, or you're not doing something that you usually would do. Because I feel like they thought that you would do a certain thing and you didn't. Um, but you're practicing this new way of doing things. So it's not that you're ignoring someone, you're following a new philosophy or doing things in a new way. This is your new motivation. This is how you're doing things. Now, it's fine to have balance or find balance, but I feel like what you're doing this weekend is kind of pushing people away. I feel like, honestly, Sagittarius, this is something that you're going to be dealing with later. I can already tell now. Yeah. This is something you're going to be dealing with later. It's almost like you have this realization of how you should do things or how life should go for you right now. And it's fine right now. It gives you balance right now. But I feel like if you keep doing it this way, it's going to leave you hurt. Kind of like you start pushing people away and then you realize, oh my God, I didn't want to do that. Or this is not how I wanted things to go. This is not how I saw it going. So just be aware of that. Because I feel like this is the start of it. Yeah, see, messenger, because somebody needs you. Somebody needs you to do something or is asking you to do something that you usually would do. But I feel like you're not doing it. In your mind, you feel either like it's not right, you're just not in the mindset, you don't want to do anything you feel forced to do or it doesn't make sense to you. Yeah, on the bottom I just looked and seen courthouse. So it's something I feel like you don't think is fair. Okay? But I do feel like it's it's some energy you're going to have to deal with later. Okay. Just FYI. Okay, Leo. All right, Leo. Let's see what we have for you this weekend. Ooh, something needs your attention this weekend, okay? I feel like you've been trying to skate by on something because, like, not talk about an issue or not bring an issue up. It's like you're trying to skate past it. Hopefully it'll kind of shift itself out. You can't do that. It's time for you this weekend to make some sort of move. I almost feel like you, something snaps you out of that rest. Like someone talks to you or something happens that snaps you out of it. The situation is not over. Okay. So even if you smooth it over this weekend, I feel like you need to like actually fix it or rectify it. Smoothing it over is not gonna, it's not gonna work much longer in this situation. Okay. Yeah, it's a bad decision that you've been trying to rest from this or kind of push it to the side. It really needs to be dealt with, okay? And something's going to trigger whatever that is so you can deal with it this weekend. I don't feel like you're going to like it either. You know what I mean? It feels like there's some sort of someone says something, maybe I want to say in a passive aggressive way, but it may not. It may be very direct. But you may be thinking of it as a passive aggressive way because you don't want to deal with it. So it's easier to think, oh, well, it'll pass, you know? And that's what I see. I see that there needs to be control over the situation because it's just going to grow and get bigger and bigger. This is a situation, Leo, that needs to be rectified. It needs to be dealt with. I feel like you're scared to deal with whatever this is because it's going to start a new path or a new direction. And you're not sure where that's going to take you or if you even want to go down that route, you know? Yeah, you definitely haven't been putting work into something. It looks like a relationship. Like there's some points or some issues in a relationship that really needs to be dealt with. Really needs to be brought to attention. And you need to do it this weekend, okay? I don't feel like you are, though. I'm going to be completely honest because it feels like it's not completed. It's not completed. And it's like nobody has the willpower or the effort to want to deal with whatever it is, okay? All right. Okay, Aries. All right, Aries, let's see what we have for you. Aries, you're either dealing with energy from a breakup in the past. I feel like you're worried about if you're gonna find love again. That's what this is about. Or someone did try to we're not rekindle. I'm just gonna say kindle or spark a flame in you, but it just fell apart. And now you're wondering about like why. I don't want to say like why you're not attractive. I don't think that's the issue. You're just like, why does no one want to be in a relationship with me? Why am I not lovable? It's like you're going down this kind of route this weekend. I just feel like you're going to be stuck in that mindset this weekend. With the Tower in reverse, you got to let these emotions flow. That's what I'm going to say. You got to get through these emotions. You don't want to hold on to this because you're going to be stuck in this negative energy and bring negative energy in. Okay, so there's a message here. This relationship that you had in the past was not very stable. It's almost like yeah, you had someone, yeah, you were in a relationship, but it was not good, which is why it fell apart. It has nothing to do with you. It has to do with how the relationship was built. It wasn't built on solid or good ground in the first place, right? Um, there are other people out there for you. I feel like with this Ace of Wands here, it's just that this one sparked up really fast, or you were intrigued by someone and then they didn't follow through. It could be that this person in the past tried to rekindle something with you as well and they weren't nothing. So it fell apart, you know. But I feel like there are more opportunities for you out there. Like this is an opportunity for you to get motivated to find something better or want something better, not to fall back into the sad trap. Okay. Um, so I feel like when you feel yourself falling back into the sad trap, that you need to get it back together. You know, I feel like it's a little bit overwhelming because it's either taking a long time or things aren't happening as fast as you want them to. But you just have to look at the situation differently. The Three of Wands asks you to do that, you know. You don't want to put too much negative energy into your space right now when you're healing, no matter how long ago it was. Yeah. I feel as though this weekend someone is like, maybe somebody was gonna take you out on a date, or you were gonna do something, or it's like you were excited about something and then they maybe cancel, because I feel like they're either canceling or they send you a text message like I can't make it, or they don't show up. And you're like, oh, what's the matter with me? You know, like this was my time to be happy. Why did this happen? You know, but you don't need to think of it that way. That's what I'm going to say. Okay. You'll get past this. You will. I feel it in my bonesies. Okay. And then Gemini. Okay, Gemini this weekend. You another sign that's taking a rest this weekend. I feel like you may have think you made a bad decision this week. But I don't feel like you think it's a bad decision. Yeah, you're changing your mind about something. So you made a decision. It wasn't the best decision you ever made. You know, it's kind of like you took a leap of faith, or you didn't use the logical approach is what I'm saying. So you probably took a leap of faith on something, or talked to somebody again, and realized that they were just talking the same old crap or saying the same old things. Yeah, because you took like a little pause to kind of watch them and see what they're going to do. But, you know, they haven't changed. So I feel like you're pulling away from someone, yeah, because you're about to let them go. You're about to let someone go, for sure. It's not worth fighting. It's not worth fighting. And it's not worth the fear of failure. This person, though, is not going to let you go easy. I feel like they're going to keep trying to contact you, and you're going to keep having to stand up for yourself. Okay? Don't be afraid of being lonely. That's what I say. It's time to stop this cycle, because it's just going to keep going. Yeah, this person has been either a main factor in your life, or you've made a lot of decisions based on this person. And now that you see them the way that you need to see them, cough, cough, need to let them go. You know, you're changing. So there's a lot of changing going on this weekend, where you were off about somebody and now you're just not. Right? Okay. I mean, you're a Gemini, you know, it is what it is. Okay. And Libra. All right, Libra, let's see what we have for you this weekend. I wish y'all could see Benny. He looks so cute today. I got a pile of blankets in the corner and he just wrapped up in them. Okay, Libra, this weekend. Ooh, Libra, you're not happy with your money situation. Interesting. You haven't been feeling really stable lately. I feel like this has affected you in a lot of ways. It's like you're not that you're not happy where you are, but you feel like you could do more or you could be more. And I get this feeling of like you feel like a lot of your problems are connected to the fact that you should be more or do more, right? But I feel like this mentality is keeping you stuck. You're very stuck in that mindset of I need to be more. But it's okay. You know, like you can be who you want to be and and experience life with what it is you have now. There's I don't know how else to explain that. It's like you don't have to be going to medical school to enjoy life. You can enjoy life working on going to medical school, you know? It doesn't mean that you should stop your dreams, but it also doesn't mean that you lack because you don't have that. Okay, I hope that makes sense. There's a lot of worrying this weekend about how you look in other people's eyes. It could be that you are worried about how someone else is viewing you as well. But with the Six of Wands, it's like everybody. It's not just one particular person. You know, you're feeling a little sad about, a little discouraged, I'm going to say, about your future and about your money situation. Okay. It could be that you get a negative message this weekend about a money opportunity as well. But you weren't sure that you were going to get it anyway. That's what I feel like. It's not like it's a surprise. I mean, it is, but it's more like I kind of felt like I wasn't going to get it anyway. Yeah. You're thinking about you're thinking about the past and what you should have done. What you should have done for yourself, what you could have done. Why you were so fine without doing those things, but you can be. You can be. I mean, like, it's nothing the matter with that. I feel like you're just in this mental state about your money right now. It could be that also you were spending a lot of money on stuff you shouldn't have to make yourself happy instead of focusing on making yourself happy in a spiritual way. But if you had bad spending habits, you're noticing them and you're stopping them now. I'll say that. You're noticing how foolish they are and stopping them. You're doing a lot of in your head thinking this weekend, Libra, about your future and about relationships that have failed and about where you want to be in the future. You're really digging deep this weekend. Wow. You're just trying to find balance. That's what I see for you. Yeah. Yeah. You're not happy about your life or the way something is going, and you are looking to change that. But this is less about doing this weekend and more about you pondering. That's what I'll say. You're not putting any plans together, but you're pondering life. You're pondering situations. Okay. Aquarius. I swear you've been getting this card a lot. I swear you have. Ugh. Ugh. Relationship issues as always. I'm not saying it's always, but for right now, I swear that's all you've been getting. The foundations of your relationship is wonky. You know that. I feel like this weekend you're just doing the normal things, trying to keep everything afloat. You know, it's kind of superficial. You're just doing what it is that you're supposed to do. Your relationship is taking, I feel like this relationship that you're in, Aquarius, is taking this really unconventional route. Like, it's not the way you see relationships, and it's not the way the other person sees them either. It's just that you're kind of getting in where you fit in, both of you. I do feel like you want something new to happen in your life, okay? It's like you want to go somewhere, do something, have some fun, experience something. You're getting really bored with your environment, I see here. Yeah, it's like you need something else. The old way of doing things just isn't fitting you anymore. So I feel like you're going to be kind of bored this weekend. It's interesting because it looks like you're looking for something to do, but you don't want to do anything. I don't know how else to explain that. Yeah. You definitely been trying to skate by in a relationships, home situation that just isn't up to par for you. Like, you're just trying to get day by day. I feel like just kind of get through it. You're not very happy. It could be as well that you're dealing with a partner or a roommate that, not as a liar, but the word scapegoat keeps coming to mind. Like, maybe they always make excuses, or they just, it's like you can't have a solid conversation without something going left, is what I'm getting. So, yeah. It's like you want something new, a new practical beginning, something else to focus on. Honestly, this is the life coach in me, but I feel like you need to pick up a hobby this weekend. That would be the best thing to do for you. Like, learn how to start knitting or something. Maybe you have something sitting in the back of your closet that you could do. You should start working on that. That's what I feel. A book that you wanted to read, this will be a good time to do that. Okay? Because I feel like the way this is going, it's leading towards a breakup. It's leaning towards a breakup, a separation, a divorce, something like that. And it has a lot to do with the fact that you just can't get it together. It's like you can't get balanced, you can't see eye to eye. Even when you try to work on things, Aquarius, it just feels as though the other person just tried to go around the issue instead of fixing it, and that's not gonna make it better. Oh, Lord. Okay, this is a very specific story. Yeah, y'all just can't get clear on what to do. Yeah, this has been a rough, this been going on for a while. And it has to do with the person needing to be more mature. It's like you're growing and they're not growing. It's like they don't want to develop. They don't want to see. They want to make excuses instead of trying to fix things. And that's not going to pan out. That's really hitting you this weekend. But I feel like this weekend, with this energy that I'm seeing here, it's time to pick up a hobby or find something to focus on. I feel like that was in your reading too, that I did. Okay, Pisces. All right, Pisces, let's see what we have for you this weekend. First thing I heard was stop fighting for something that's not worth your time. I feel like you don't want to lose out on something, right? And that's fine. I feel like you fought all that you can fight, or push all that you can push, and now it's time to make a decision to start something new in your life, okay? Um, because I feel like this has a lot of I'm trying to keep hope alive, and it's just time for you to realize that there is none left. You know, you've been trying to push it, but emotionally it needs to click to you that nothing is there. If you've been trying to play the field, or they have been trying to play the field, yeah, it's time for you to be single. Um, it's time for you to be single to figure out what you want, and it's time for them to be single to figure out what they want. It could be that someone is pulling back from you as well because they need to deal with their own things. Because I feel like this person needs to deal with their own things, right? Because no matter how much you try to push or how much you try to make this work, it's not going to go in the direction that you want it to. It's always going to go slow. It's never going to be stable, you know? Not right now, especially. I don't actually. I feel like you just need to separate from this person. I don't know if you'll come back together or not. The way the energy is, it doesn't tell me. This is just for the weekend, but yeah. They're the happiness that you feel is hope for the future. It's not what's going on now. If you take a snapshot of the relationship now, there's a lot of problems. It gives me this feeling like one person is really pushing this relationship and the other one is just inactive. Yeah, it's like you need to release this for now. Okay, let's pull some kippers. Some kipples. Oh, wait. Yeah, you really thought this was going to be good. You really thought this was going to be good. And it wasn't. It's not for you. You know what's, I don't know how to explain this except for it's not for you. This is not, it's not built on anything good. Nothing good's going to come out of it right now. Um, it gives me that energy like somebody is just not willing. One person is super willing and the other person could care less. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. I am going to leave it at that. Okay, and then Cancer. Who write down the wrong number? I do. Okay, Cancer. Cancer, I feel like you got things to do. Okay? There are things that you have been ignoring um, that you need to deal with this weekend. Immediately. Immediately. Like, there's no more pushing it off. There's no more, I'll do it later. You need to do it now. If you do not, it is going to create havoc in your life. Either money wise or things just won't be balanced. It'll throw your budget all off. Okay. Um, so also, if you've been spending a lot of money, you're reaping the repercussions of spending that money. Okay. Yes, you were in some sort of dreamy world or not dealing with something, you know. Um, you may have felt like you may have been spending money on people as well, or feeling like you had a lot of money. You know, this kind of reminds me of this energy of like you win the lottery or you win some money at bingo. I know, how old am I, right? Bingo. And you're just spending the money, you're just swiping your card, you're not really paying attention to where the money is going. That's what it feels like to me. So pay attention to your money, because I feel like you're spending money or doing something that initially was supposed to make you happy. But I feel like you overindulged in it a little bit too much. Like you're happy you won this money or you happy you got this money and you overindulged and now you're reaping the repercussions of that. So I feel like you got to balance your money or get your money situation together. But it's interesting because I feel like this needed to happen for you to get back on track. Yeah. All this was happening to get you back on track or to see if you're spending money on a person that this person was just using you for money. Okay. Yeah, so you definitely gaining some wisdom this weekend. Yeah, you're gaining some wisdom about. Oof, I'm getting a couple messages about somebody you thought was something they weren't. So you thought somebody was respectable. They're not. You thought somebody was mature. They're not. Um, yeah. Somebody was either using you for money. They thought you had a really good job, but you were maybe using credit cards. This is going to get really specific. Um, Using credit cards or something. Someone may not make as much money as you thought they did. Something like that. But I feel like things are coming clear to you about a situation. Very specifically, you could find all this out after you married someone that they have really bad spending habits or after you moved in with them. Or even simply somebody is spending money on somebody else. People like this person likes to spend money on other people. Something like that. You know, put your story together, but those are the facts. All right, and Scorpio, last but not least. Okay, Scorpio. It's your birthday month, huh? Or your zodiac sign, I believe. Ugh, what is this? Is somebody breaking up with you this weekend? What the heck? But I'm going to tell you the truth. It looks like there are already issues. This is not a sudden breakup. This is like, this is issues. This is relationship issues. And you're sad about it. This is not how you wanted things to go. But for some reason this weekend you all can't seem to see eye to eye. For those of you who live with this, you're focusing more on work. I'm going to say that. You're focusing more on work, your career, things like that, house stuff, working on cars, something this weekend. Spending less time with your significant other. I feel like a lot of you who are in like married or in relationships are just doing the actions. That's what it feels like. It's like you're doing it for the kids. You're doing it for show, but this relationship is just crumbling from the inside. Yeah, it's interesting because for a while, it looks as though these are things that need to be dealt with for a long time. And they haven't been dealt with. So I feel like no matter how much you try to offer, it just has that underlying feeling like it's just falling apart. You just can't see eye to eye. I feel like the person you're dealing with just is not accepting your love out. It's like they're kind of ignoring them. They're not accepting it. It's not that they hate you. It's just that they're not accepting it right now. Probably because they tried to open themselves up before and then kind of close themselves off. It's like an open close kind of feeling to me. This is all over the place, Scorpio, so just bear with me. But I feel like you're focusing more on work, like you're unloading your energy and your thoughts on work because you can't fix your relationship the way you want to fix it, or this person. So you're pouring yourself either into work, into normal daily things that you do together. So let's say you usually work out together in the morning. You're working out extra hard with them or being helpful to them more. If they cook, you're like buying extra things at the store when you go or helping them. It's like you're pouring yourself into the little areas that you can be with them. But I don't feel it's interesting because I don't feel it repairing the relationship this weekend, but it's just your way of like being closer if you can be. Yeah, definitely focusing on work for sure. Yeah. Yeah. You're focusing on work or just things around the house or keeping yourself busy while you get through this moment with your person. Because I feel like you just, this is a journey and you're just like, I just need something to keep me happy or to focus on while I'm doing this until it gets better. That's the consensus. Okay. So thank you so much. I love you. Happy birthday again. Bye bye.